Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Shelby Caskey. It is Women's History Month, and we are interviewing some of our female culinarians across the country. Today, I'm chatting with Chef Dayanny. Hi, Dayanny. How are you?
Hi, how are
doing
you?
great.
Nice to see you. Thank you for the invite.
Thanks for being here with us. So why don't you tell us a little bit about where you're located and your role there?
Well, my name is Dayanny de la Cruz. I'm located in Miami, Florida. I'm in Miami Garden, and I am the executive chef for Hot Rock Stadium, the home of the Miami Dolphins, Miami Hurricanes, which is college football. And we are actually in the midst of Miami Open, which is first match is on Monday. So super excited.
Awesome. I bet it's never a dull moment there.
Never a dull moment for sure.
Awesome. And I also understand that you were the first female chef to do the Super Bowl.
Absolutely. In 54 years, I was honored to actually lead the charge for a really, really large culinary team and to do first Super Bowl done in actually by a woman, but not just a woman. Also, I'm from Dominican Republic, so I'm a Latino, and that was amazing. So it's been a journey since then. A lot of changes, but a lot of great changes. So hoping not to be the last, hoping just to be the first, and many, many more are probably going to come right after me.
Absolutely. And what was that experience like doing the Super Bowl?
Our Super Bowl was, imagine we do this so far is probably the largest event in the world, as far as I know. We actually have about 2,000 culinarians in the building, about 500 chefs just kind of helping us in the premium side of it. I think for me was one of the biggest challenge in my career. It was amazing, and the fact that again, we sort of kind of started cracking the little glass ceiling a little bit. I think it's still, we still need a little bigger push it to actually break it completely. But also, we did a lot of good things for the community. We really brought in the city into the stadium. We supported a lot of small business. We supported a lot of farms. We were the first Super Bowl to go non-plastic. We did a really huge non-waste program as well. And then we were able to actually donate absolutely every single leftover after Super Bowl to out of a nonprofit institution. And also, so we were fighting the food insecurity. So there were so many positive things that we were able to actually do besides just, of course, like I said, cracking that little glass ceiling. So for me, was honest, was something that I was able to kind of check the box in a lot of things. But I think we also were able to touch a lot of people within the community and within the city. So that was phenomenal for me.
Yeah, how incredible to
halftime was just phenomenal as well.
Oh my God, that's always the best part of the Super Bowl, right? That and the commercials.
Absolutely.
How incredible to, be a part of this huge event, be the first female culinarian, but also to, hit on these amazing sustainable initiatives, involve the community, donating all the leftover food. That's amazing.
Yeah, so I think that's one of the things that we, as females, as in this business, especially, because I feel sometimes I'm one of the few, one of the prouds, is that I feel like we need to start, not just letting our footprints because we are female, but letting our footprints because we actually moving along and bringing others with us in terms of helping, the environment, the community. And I feel that those are the positive footprints that we need to leave behind. And I think that's key.
Absolutely. I love that. So when did you first know that you wanted to be a chef?
It's kind of funny, but I think I've always wanted to be a chef. It comes from, I come from a family that everything happens in the kitchen. My grandmother has a huge impact in who I am today and the things that I do. But I think like a lot of us, I follow the path that I was given since I was young. I needed to go to college. I needed to get a degree. And that degree, entitled. So I went to school to do the Bachelor in Hospitality Management, with the tourism and hospitality. And after a certain time, I moved to the United States. And once I moved here, I think my yearning and as I miss so much my country, I felt like I really gravitated more towards food and things that brought really make me feel a little bit more full in terms of that yearning in that. So I'd actually decided to sell empanadas at the farmers market, and I actually got myself through culinary school. And I was living in Michigan, Grand Rapids, Michigan. And at that time, it was, everybody was telling me, why would you leave, a different career to go make $14 an hour and be on the feet of the entire, for the rest of your life. And I felt that that is something that we all need to put out there now. I found a lot of good mentors in my career. And I think I am here today because of that. So I feel like, even though I didn't know at some point what I wanted to do, those people were able to sort of kind of reroute me to the right place. So mentorship is key in this career, especially for us, for females. It's not an easy career, but it's a beautiful and really rewarding career. So that's where I am.
Absolutely. So, like I said, we're talking to, our female culinarians this week. So tell us about, a female who inspires you in the kitchen, whether that be a family member like your grandmother or a famous female chef, whoever that might be for you.
It's funny that you asked me that because I was, when I moved here, it was in 2000. And in those years, a lot of things were happening in TV. And I remember I saw Kat Cora on TV, winning. She was the first woman in one of the competitions, and it was so much going on. And I have to say, you sit in your house and you never, ever imagine you can even be in the same space that this human being can be, and for me, it was so amazing because I thought, oh my gosh, I wanted to just go to culinary school, and I'm feeling like, this is such a big undertaking for me. And she was really key for me. And I have to tell you, because I feel like all comes in full circle. The night of the Super Bowl, she really gave me a huge shout out on social media. And I am like, my head is like exploding. Like, she is on my Instagram telling me, good job, this is amazing. And I have to say that, besides my grandmother, and I come from a family, like I told you, that everything happens in the kitchen. So my mother, my aunt, but she was somebody that really kind of nudged that sense of like, I can do this. Like I can be that person across the screen, or I can take that, strength and nothing is impossible. And I have to say, it's been amazing because I was able to say thank you to this amazing chef and say, we don't know who are we touching. That woman touched me, that I was in Michigan, Grand Rapids, Michigan, sitting across the screen, looking at her winning a competition back in 2003, I believe 2005. And, and I felt like, what, I can do this. I can really do this. And here I am, 17 years later.
Absolutely. And who knows, who you're touching now and being that person for young females now.
Absolutely. So that's what I'm saying, don't you ever believe that the journey, this journey is just for yourself, or you are alone. You're never alone. I can honestly tell you that. I can tell each and one of us out there, no matter where you are right now, put your head down, go to work, understand that I learned by osmosis. So I learned by teaching. So that was one of the biggest things for me in my career as well. I love to mentor, and I feel that's one of the biggest satisfaction for me. So whoever is out there feeling like, I cannot do this, trust me, if I did it, anybody can do it, for sure.
Absolutely. So tell me, what's your favorite dish to prepare, or favorite type of food to cook?
Well, I think I consider myself to be a little hybrid, through being in sports and entertainment. I was very lucky and honored to actually I've been in so many places in this country and outside this country. So, I have a big love affair with sauces. And I feel like I'm an alchemist. That's the way that I look at myself. So I'm very into sauces and dips and things like that. I love smoking. I think smoker, it's almost like a science to do those things. So and when it comes to actually cooking directly, I'm a big thing in terms of seafood. I come from an island. I have water all over, and I was born in front of the ocean. So anything that have to do with seafood in any shape, way, and form, I go for it. So I think I love all kind of foods. I think it's one of the things that I challenge myself to learn and to actually elevate anything that I touch, regardless of what I do. So I don't think I have a favorite. But if I would say that it's one of my favorites is I love to make sauces. Sauces are no matter what kind. So I just kind of go through it. So and that's what I could say is where my comfort zone is.
Absolutely. And a sauce can just totally take it just to the whole next level.
The
It can
whole
change
next
everything.
level. Exactly.
Absolutely. So, what would your advice be for people who are just entering the culinary field, and particularly young women who might just be starting their career as a culinarian?
I with this business, especially now, I believe that anybody that is coming into culinary school, I would like for you to do research and figure out what is it that you want to do specifically. Our business have changed tremendously in the last 15 years. There's no longer you're a chef, you either work in a restaurant or you're a pastry chef or you do that. So I think it's about probably opening your mind to anything that you love to do. There is photography, whether it's food styling, whether it's, there's the sky is the limit. So whatever it is that you want to do, put your best foot forward, learn, put your head down, understand that this business is not easy. So if you are going to do this, be sure that you're sure that you want to be in this business. Like that would be one of the, I don't want to glorify this business. I think we do that a lot. We tell people, come in, this is going to be phenomenal. But I can tell you that once you're in, there's a magic to what we do. There's a magic to feeding other people. There's a magic to making something from scratch. There's something very, and I think that the only way that I can call it is that for you to be able to create something and pass it on to somebody else, and that person actually feeding or nurturing somebody else. It's for me, it's a privilege what I do. And again, part of that privilege is I call it magic because it's the only way that you can come back every morning. So make sure that this is what you want to do because then you would never go to work a day in your life. If you really love this, you'll stay and you grow, and you most definitely will succeed. So, but make sure that this is what you want to do.
I love that. I love that advice. It really is a privilege what we do, creating that experience and that magic for someone. It's hard work, but it's worth that payoff to see the look on someone's face when they walk into an incredible event or eat that incredible meal. That's why we do it, right?
Exactly. That's what we come back every day and do this. That's why that is what makes us special. I think that's how each and one of us is able to create not just an experience, but you create memories. It's a sensorial memory. When somebody comes back, I'm in a stadium and I have 7 kitchens and we are a large property. For me, this is my home. I touch everything. I feel that whoever comes here should understand and know that I'm there, even though we have 67,000 people in the building. But if you make it that way, everybody feels it. Everybody has a little touch of who we do and what we do in this building. So for me, like I said, it's a privilege that we're able to do this and create experience and create memories more than anything.
Absolutely. Absolutely. So we all have our guilty pleasures. What is your favorite junk food or maybe cheat snack?
Oh my gosh. I am going to say my weakness is having the largest grilled cheese in the world. And I'm not talking about like one layer. I'm talking about double deck, maybe extreme, 3 different kind of cheeses. I created an awesome sauce that I make with roasted tomatoes and allspice. And I do my own butter. And it's the heaviest, most amazing, great thing in the world. So I think the grilled cheese will be something that it will make me break every single rule in the world. So I think that's my guilty pleasure. I would not, I will not eat any fries. I will do none of that. But if you probably do that in front of me, I don't think I can say no to a grilled cheese.
All the butter, all the oozing cheese. I'm for
All
it.
absolutely. So I think I'm pretty special when it comes to that.
Absolutely. Well, thank you so much for being with us today. I know you also did a chef demo for us this month. What did you prepare in your chef demo?
So we're gonna do some tostones. Remember, I'm from Dominican Republic, so I am gonna make like a very quick bite, and I'm gonna make it with ají de gallina, which is like a phenomenal Peruvian dish. And we're gonna make like something that you are able to kind of just do fry your tostones. It's almost like a little bite and something that is very I do here for Miami Open, and we that's kind of what I'm gonna do, and I'm gonna put a little bit of Kalamata olives on top of it. So it's going to be one of those bites that you can make at home while you're watching anything, and everybody's going to be like, ooh, what is this? So it's going to be fried tostones with ají de gallina.
That sounds awesome. I can't wait to see it. Can't wait to try to make it at home. Thank you again so much for being with us, and happy Women's History Month, everyone.
Happy Women's History Month to you as well. And thank you for thinking of me and anybody out there. By the way, we are moving forward, which is amazing. So we can do this.
All right. Bye, everyone.